My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Galadurthan, and I'm the head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. So we continue on as the Kingdom of Victory, Gondor. Before I go on further, I did briefly mention it last week, but I hadn't got the official information. But now I have the official information, and I can quite accurately tell you that in the 2016 Total War Center Modding Awards, Divide and Conquer came number 1. Through something of a mix-up with the listing, a Divide and Conquer submod came number 3. I won the most popular modder for Medieval 2 category, and Hummingbird won the second most popular modder for the Medieval 2 category, and Gigantus came third. Now, Gigantus, I think, has won every single year, at least 1, 2, or 3. He's come in first, second, or third for the most helpful Medieval 2 modding category. But, of course, we've only managed to usurp him primarily because of this. YouTube. We have brought bribery and corruption to the Total War Center Modding Awards because the mere fact that I can say on here, hey, the Modding Awards are out, go vote. I can't say vote for Divide and Conquer, I can't say vote for me, and of course I don't say those things. But the mere fact that I say go vote means that people go to vote, they come from Divide and Conquer, they vote for us. So we win. It's rather unfair. But such is life. Democracy can be... I won't say that because Mr. Blue Milk is on something of a crusade to highlight how cynical I am, and I shan't fall into that trap, sir. I won't tell you my thoughts on democracy and how corrupt the world is. I don't think that at all. Not at all. Right, anyway, where are we now? We're in the Tiger Club, but Angbor the Noble is heading north to Dor Norhak to put a stop to the raids from Dol Guldur on our border. Rohan are just casually standing by watching us die because they don't give two hoots. Far to the east, Khand did come across the border, but they've buggered off again because we took Kizilkum, and we killed a lot of them to take it. The Empire of Gondor stretches far. But the real news, of course, is that this episode is likely to contain... Oh, bugger off. How have you taken it? Did I forget that it was being besieged? Oh, I probably did, didn't I? Curses. We are probably going to take Umbar, which means that capture of Anulond is going to be the last successful raid from the Umbarim upon our shores. But we've got a general in Kirithior, an army can be mustered, and we will take Anulond back. Oh, hello. Your forces ambush an army of Umbar. The enemy knew nothing of the attack and will have no time to prepare. What? I don't care that we've ambushed them. What? Why is he not getting involved? Oh, we've been caught right off here. How much do you think our cavalry can obliterate this army and then retreat? Let's see what we can do here. Also, of course, some people have asked about my political leanings, and given that today, when I record this video on the 8th of June, it's election day in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and I cannot stand politics, so that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Rightio, let's line up. We want to make sure that we're not charging into any of their pikemen, for that is foolish. But what we can get are their archers in the back here. So, there are pikes there, we want to avoid them. There are pikes there, we want to avoid them. But we can hit these units just here. So, a unit of you on that side, and a unit of you on that side. And if you could be one group so that I can tell you to attack in unison. There are some pikes there we don't want to tangle with. There's some spearmen there. More pikes. Some archers in the front here. We can get those as well. No, I'll tell you what. Let's hit those spearmen with our elites. I say elites. Gondor's cavalry. Gondor's cavalry is actually quite good, to be honest. It's passable cavalry. And don't let anyone tell you different. It gets the job done. Right, my plan here is genuinely to hit and run. We're going to hit the enemy. Everyone's going to do insta damage. And then we're going to bugger off. The whole army is going to then turn tail and leave the zone. Because the pikemen, no matter how we try and swing it... Excuse me, sorry. I've just drunk some fizzy tango. The pikemen are going to be able to counter us. No, I don't want them grouped. But I do want you grouped. Now this, of course, won't be entirely effective. I'm not too bothered about those three at the end. That's why I've let them go against pikemen. Because the enemy is at least going to try and counter this. Oh, I did say I'd do you in groups so that I could effectively do it, and then I've not used them. Oh, woe is me. Right, hit the Bellegarde, actually. Thank you all for the ongoing support and praise of the Lore series. The latest video was met with an outrageous torrent of support. Once more, and I am grateful to you all for your ongoing, basically, your ongoing delight in my Lore video. 10% of the enemy has died already, and not all of our cavalry. Oh, look at that absolutely beautiful sandwich across the board. Now we pull out and we leave. I don't want cavalry dying here. Everyone got away except him. Properly just fleeing. They're obviously the enemy is not going to attack our main army. No, who's running through the ranks? Oh, Gondor cavalry, right into some raiders. Come on, get out. You run much faster than them, they're on foot. And again, what is going on here? Stop attacking them.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Defeat is bloody certain. That's why everyone's bloody running away. That's the point, mate. How many did we kill, though? 26% of them died, but we lost 26 of our own. That's not actually as successful as I'd hoped. Oh, it didn't like that. Something's just happened there that it was not pleased with.
We've been dealt a stinging defeat today.
We killed 762 of them. Now, I could have done more damage, but I think I would have had an aneurysm attempting to control that many battalions of cavalry effectively. So I've opted to not.
Retreat!
Oh, Christ alive.
Just sit up camp.
There's retreating, and then there's what you've just done there, friend. That's outrageous. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Obtain a trade agreement with the Ensafang on now. We won't bother with that. Oh, no, tell you what, build some mines. Then a school. Then you can build a royal hall. We're making a fair old amount of money. What? What?
Your will, my lord.
My lord speaks.
Captain of Gondor, quell this evil!
Has a
Let us claim
diplomat
this
just
field.
declared war on us from the Orcs of the Misty Mountains? Alright, you, sir. Muster an army. Oh, look, Long Gallen has quite the force. Oh, of course, because we've got garrison. I put troops along the border, didn't I? In anticipation.
Orders.
Oh, although what they will probably do, they won't stay in Anulond, I don't think. Long Gallen, how quickly can you train an army? Oh, pretty damn quickly. Now they'll go down to 1, which means we'll remove them. Do they take 2 turns? They take 3 turns. Oh, no, not bother with that. So then you'll get another gap, so we'll get 2 of them. So let's bring him down here. Bring the unit with you.
Forward.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I've got armies in the forts built for this exact event.
By your command, as you wish.
Muster the army!
Here. By your command.
Gondor calls for aid. We are Gondor. We're not calling for any aid. So we don't need that army that we've just conscripted in London. Ah, what the hell? Ship it down once it's ready. What? It can't hurt, can it? Alrighty. So we've lost our cavalry detachment, but the enemy has shown their hand, so to speak. Are you Captain General Caruion, or is Caruion this guy over here? Ah, you're Caruion. Well, Caruion's out of this one now, so why don't you go and... Ah, yes, Dol Amroth are getting Ramlond.
Onward.
Is that Ancaragmir? Yeah, it is. Head down to Ancaragmir. Go and see what damage you can do down there.
Protect the blood of Numenor. Slay them. Let us claim this field. Ready your weapons. Onward.
Oh, we can attack straight away, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Well, we'll be doing that then. So, brace yourselves, everyone. This is what this episode's going to be. Fall of Umbar. Or should we? Or should we just wait one turn and get a load of siege equipment? What's the garrison? Oh, not really very good. It's trash. No, we don't need to wait.
Captain of Gondor, assail the enemies of Gondor!
Oh, good lord. The temptation to auto-resolve is so high. Pitiful army. We march! Huron the Noble. Huron of the Keys. He's come far. He's defended our southern border for such a time. Look at the ears on Luthien there, my word. That makes her look like a pixie rather than an elf. Everyone's interpretation, I suppose, is different, though.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
Welcome to the, unfortunately, not unique settlement of Umbar. It is, of course, the largest possible Arabic-inspired settlement from the Medieval 2 game, but it is not a unique settlement. Because, as much as I would love to add the unique settlement from DCI Last Alliance, their mod has not been released yet, and we are not allowed, quite rightly, to take anything until it is released, which I agree with. Now, gates don't actually take very long to fall, which is always very useful. The problem, though, is that our allies will not move closer towards us until there's a way into the city, which makes them lose... I'm pressing the wrong button. Which makes them lose valuable time, which is very annoying. Oh, also in an update for those of you that really like Reforged, and also for those of you on Discord, because I've not said it yet, but I'm in the market. Reforged is soon to be updated to version 0.9, and they've reached out to me, both Kuruguru-chan and Miles, whatever epithet he's using at the moment, and they asked if I'd like to do a video for it, and I thought, yeah, why the hell not? I haven't played Reforged yet, and I'd quite like to see the how much of a break from the lore it is. I'm interested in the way that people are interested to see like murders and things. It appeals to that weird side of you that likes to see things being butchered. I jest. I'm sure Reforged is terribly delightful. I'll start off with your ballista bolts. So I shall be doing a Reforged. Now Reforged is a multiplayer only mod. Well, it's not a multiplayer only mod. You can play the campaign, but you'll get battle maps popping up in the weirdest locations. Like you'll fight a random Rohirric village, for example, and it might turn out to be Minas Tirith. That's why it's not campaign friendly. Oh, well done. 4 straight hits. So it'll be a multiplayer battle. Now what I need for this is ideally only 4, because Medieval 2 is an old game and I don't want to stretch the engine. So ideally I would like 3 people. 3 people, and I would go to my Discord group first, of course. I've already conscripted Corundel Elvelion. I can't remember your full name, I'm afraid. Sorry, sir. So I actually only need 2 people, who 0.9 is soon to be released by my understanding. And I will just need 2 people to play the game with me and Corundel. And so we will play a multiplayer game. Now what I intend to do, which is different from, I believe, Pixelated Apollo, is to, rather than to narrate a recording of the battle, I will narrate the battle as it happens, which may prove to be a terrible decision. Maybe that's why he narrates only recordings, but I shan't. I shall record a battle as I am playing it. Now, of course, that will mean you'll only see what happens to... you'll see from my perspective, but then you don't really get to see from any perspective. Anyway, no, I'm second guessing and I'm adding things in. So basically, I'm going to do a Reforged video, and it will be a live multiplayer battle, if I can get it to work, of version 0.9 of Reforged, and it will take place sometime soon. And I need 2 people, ideally who are on Discord, who have the potential to get Reforged or wish to partake. Do note that I will not include your voices, I'm afraid, for fear of trying to get the mic levels at the right level. Potentially someone might have a bad microphone. Apologies for this level of where do I want begins with a D. It'll come to me. Discrimination. I'm discriminating against those of you who may not have the facility to have a slightly better microphone. And I apologise to you for that, but I am going to discriminate against you. So, in regards of that, I'm not going to have your voices, merely your actions. But step forth if you wish to be considered. Right, now anyway, that's out of the way. I was covering that while we just moved closer to the city. I think we are just going to need to run in and secure the centre, aren't we? So, in we go, lads. They're climbing onto the walls, interestingly. We caught their archers mid-go, though. Our allies will start moving in now that I've told them to, hopefully. I don't think our catapults have got enough in them. Oh, that was a bad idea. I've selected the catapult crews. Just smash away at that wall right there. Let's see how effective we are. As our military troops try and break through. One would hope that being as close as we are, they'll have trouble missing. Oh no, that one's on fire. How are we doing over here, man? Oh, well, I think we're basically in. Yeah, we are. Now, the interesting thing with walls is that when the wall goes, any unit standing on top of it will automatically die. So unless they run off of the wall in the next, well, right now, which they look to be doing, then they will just die when the wall crumbles. It's one of those things that the game just can't... Oh, look, 2 catapults have gone down. Oh, we're at 44. Our archers might as well fire. They're not going to do anything once they're inside. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep cracking away. What are the stats? 2%. Only 2% of the enemy is dying. They must have a lot of archers. Oh, there's a little town over there. Let's go and have a look. Oh yeah, it genuinely is. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't like this battle map though. There are way too many people partaking. Oh, there you go. Oh, we missed the moment. Oh, I'm such an idiot. See, everyone standing on the wall just instantly died. You've still got quite a few bolts left though, so keep hammering away there. No! Why is one shot enough to burn the thing? Why do they also only use the flaming shots against the like proper ballista shots? Why do they only use them against catapults and stuff? Men, the catapult in this instance is more important than you. So if you could possibly stand in front of them and kind of just try and soak up the shots, that would be great. Ah, our reinforcements are coming. Fountain Guard leading the way, and on the other side, Fort Spearmen. They've got a bone to pick with these Umbar. They didn't pay. No! We're never going to get through now. Ballistas are just too slow. Well, run out. Get out of the way. Don't get yourselves killed for no reason. I am slightly merciful. This is going to be a horrendous slog. I should have, well, A, stayed out of range and brought the wall down. That was stupid. And B, built siege equipment. These catapults will never get that wall down now. Although it is only 20 more bolts, because every bolt does 1% of damage. Oh, apparently not. Oh, hello, we've got a few more of them though. I don't think we're going to break in there though. And in the centre we are fighting for all we're worth, but... Oh, everyone's just mixed up. Just stop and fight whatever you're fighting. Come on, men. Fight harder. Fight stronger. Ah, but the Fountain Guard will arrive soon. Oh, they've got the upgraded armor. Yes. This is what they look like when you update them. You don't have anything to show that against because you haven't seen what they look like when they're not updated. Well, you have in every other episode. Go back to one of the other episodes and look at the Fountain Guard and then come back and look at them here. This is what they look like when you upgrade them at the highest tier blacksmith. It's a huge improvement. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, why don't they just look like that all the time? And well, the answer is because everyone likes getting armor upgrades. It's nice. There are the Osgiliath pikemen. Catapults. Catapults? Cavalry coming in next. And then the Gondor, the army of Gondor comes. Look at all the plate mail and the plate helmets. The sun shines on the spears as a thicket marching across the land. Noblemen atop their mighty steeds bring up the rear. The army of Gondor, banners waving in the morning breeze, storms the walls of Umbar. But what is this? Unlooked for. On our eastern border, the armies of Ithilien come. Gondor militia, farmers, blacksmiths, fathers, sons, brothers all, Gondorian nevertheless. Umbar will fall this day, albeit at great loss. Aha! The Fountain Guard have arrived. The tide is about to turn, everyone. This Fountain Guard don't take no crap from nobody. Oh, and we're totally out of siege bolts, and they only got it down to 85%. So, run them out. These archers have finished all their arrows, so get you guys out. You have some arrows left. Oh, the Gondor bodyguard has charged in, head on his own. Oh, don't let him die. Send in our own cavalry. This is one of those annoying times where there are so many units in this battle that times 6 speed is actually slower than normal. Cavalry streams across the plain. I just need bodies. We just need to break the check they've got us. They got at the gate here. We'll just get numbers in there. I know you're up against pikes. That's not ideal. But you'll break the blockade that we're facing by pushing our men forward. See, it's carnage. It is utter carnage down in at the base of the walls of Umbar. Many of our forward army has died, actually, but our supporting force is breaking through. Odds are so heavily in our favour. We have lost 10% of our combined army, though. That means most of my army is going down. But they've lost 25% already. We've got the cavalry out. Ah, back here where there aren't pikemen. Those defenders are obviously get a bonus against cavalry, but that won't help too much. Ah, the proper army is coming. The real army is coming. I can't believe how good that shot is. So much Gondor plate. They're all just streaming into the city. They're walking to it, though, as if they're coming to reinforce it, not coming to claim it. So casual. So orderly. Men from Osgiliath who have been fighting against the Uruks non-stop for years now. Bring their expertise to the field. They march past the whole... Someone, like, throw stones through or something. Anything he can do. Those Southern defenders have been obliterated. But they've got themselves in a corner now, so they'll be catching us out. So, pull the cavalry out. There we are, some infantry have arrived. Oh, there's more down there. Oh dear. Try and get to the square without running into people. See if we can't force the enemy's hand here. Although our allies will do most of the damage now. 50% almost of the enemy is gone. Our cavalry hordes are marching up. Or aren't marching up. Don't stop and fight things, just get to that bit that I told you to get to. Ah, here comes the Gondor cavalry as well. We need some people to put pressure on the square, and cavalry, you have been chosen. Oh, there's more Southron defenders. Ah, curses. Then
The battle is very
run all
much
the
in
way
our
around.
favor. Victory will be ours.
Get the beans, son. Get the beans. I apologise for the lag. There is literally nothing I can do. This game is so old. This is like I am now one of the examples of these people. My computer can more than handle this game. It can flawlessly play Rome 2, Attila, Shogun 2, stutter less, even on the high settings of soldiers in the battle. I have a very powerful PC now, courtesy of being employed for a long time now, and finally just saying, you know what, Mum and Dad, I'm gonna put money on a computer. Get over it. Because for a long time, yes, my money was massively controlled by them. Because otherwise I would spend it on crap I didn't need, which is quite right, to be fair. But then finally I said, no, I'm going to get a computer that costs more than my own car. Like, get over it. So the computer can more than handle the game, but unfortunately the game cannot keep up with modern technology, and so you will never get a stutterless game. Right, our cavalry has avoided the units in the middle, which is what I wanted. So now we're running around there, please. You're probably quite tired. This army, once it takes Umbar, has basically beaten Umbar. Let us not forget that the army that's reinforced us, the one that I kept having a bit of a nerd passion for, shall we say, that army is actually really good and will beat almost anything Umbar has. So we can take losses here, it doesn't matter. We've got the troops in support. Alright, now you can break for the centre and cause some panic amongst the Umbar.
Half the enemy force remains.
They've got some fort spearmen standing in a long line in the middle. Ah, look, here you go. Here's oh, that banner's already changed in your own games as well, isn't it? Cavalry descends upon the enemy from the rear as well. They had no idea the enemy was coming from the back. And that's right, that's what I did. Right, all of you guys also kind of run over here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's the general. The Narut and Aru are there in the middle. And look what he's got coming against him. As Gilead pikemen and then just plate mail. All the way down. Fountain Guard are in the centre there as well. They're really overwhelming him. They're swarming past. Ah, don't tell me that's what they actually are doing, though. They're not fighting him, they're just running past him. Which means the Narus won't die. Oh no, they are starting to go down. Someone finally stopped and attacked back. Good to see, men, good to see. What of our troops? Why are you not moving? Well, who's fighting against you still? Still haven't even claimed the gate. Apparently. Get over there. Oh, our cavalry, how did you guys do?
If we continue like this,
oh, very well.
Smash the enemy.
You've practically captured the town square on your own. Well done. Before the day is out, the horns of Gondor will sound clear and crisp from the towers of Umbar. Is it minarets? Is that what they're called? The banners of Gondor will wave on the ports and ships of Dol Amroth all the way to Umbar.
We've lost control of the city.
Oh, some fleeing Haradrim archers have returned to the square. Where is actually the enemy still focused? Oh, they've got a large... Ah, yes, look, there. Our allies are holding that. Or rather, one of our sub-commanders is holding that. Gilead veterans have stopped to start shooting things as our procession makes its way to the square. Oh, it has actually made it to the square. Right. This is so very nearly over. Then we're gonna win by holding the square. Oh yeah, look, we are. They've killed everything. Move yourselves over there. Time 6, as we now count down the last 3 minutes. The general and that last bastion of defence in the northern side are still alive. And the general is trying to get back to the square. I don't know his name. I didn't take down his name. Oh, he's actually the only man of his battalion left alive. You go for it, sir. You go for it. Look at them all just letting him kill them. They genuinely are letting him kill them. Someone hit back. Don't let the Osgiliath veteran shoot at you. Oh, come on. Please end this battle quickly, because my allies are now going to kill themselves. They've run out of enemies, so naturally the AI then decides that it is its own enemy, and it must kill itself. Good block, sir. Good thrust. You've got support from Tim from behind. He's turned on Tim. Oh, no, he's buggering off. Tim and John have held him at bay, but then Dave steps in. And Barry... Oh, Steve couldn't hold him either. He's moving down. Tarquin's taken up the mould. But he's slipped right past Tarquin. Comes to Horatio. He can't get past Horatio. Oh, no, he does. He does. Oh, he's made it past everyone. He's moving into the... Oh, no, he's stopped there. Oh. Phil. Phil steps up and Phil misses. Terrible miss there, Phil. I mean, come on. Phil keeps trying, though. Keeps stabbing away. I'm running out of generic English names. Let's call him Bob. I think he is trying to run back to the square. I think that's what the AI is doing, but he's constantly stopping because he's hitting enemies. He doesn't know how to handle that. I also think he might be the last man left alive. Yes, he is. Look at the circle of blue. 35% losses overall, but we'll heal. That'll probably go down to about 20% by the end. And let's not forget that the garrison of Umbar was a large army. That large army is now dead. That's one army down, and they've lost their chief recruitment centre, moneymaker, and everything. Oh, did he... Oh, it finally reached the end. He's been taken prisoner.
This is a clear victory.
2 men. There was someone else. Somewhere else, someone else survived. On a wall, probably. Most kills go to... At the minute, Horondor Mercs, very closely followed by Gondor Cav. Gondor Spearmen at 111 on the second army. Oh no, we have a clear winner. Gondor Militia, 117 kills. Gondor Militia, really? Well done, Militia. And that's kills, remember, that's not captures. Interesting. Very interesting.
We have vanquished the enemy.
Well, I think an extermination of the Umbar is in order. Any buildings we can't use before we start building things? Caravan stop has no use to anyone but the evil men. I think that's it. I think we can use everything else. Repair the wall. Build a library. Do you know what might be an idea? Would be to give Umbar the Gondorian culture. Ah, but then they can't take part in Gondorian religion, sorry, but then they can't take part in invasions. So there you go, there's a question for you. Would you rather that Umbar shared the Gondor religion so that when you took over Gondor, for example, in Dol Amroth, you'd be able to instantly train troops? And same the other way around. Or would you rather Umbar was able to enjoy invasions? Because I'm afraid you can't have both. It's one or the other. Interestingly, though, when we introduce the Tola Khan system, the jihad system, it feels almost wrong using that word at the moment with the amount that they keep thrusting it down our faces. Thrusting it down our throats. But when you use the counter-invasion system, if Umbar were the Gondor religion and they joined the forces of good, they would be able to go on the counter-invasions. So if you played as Umbar and you played them as good, you could join Gondor on their counter-invasions. So there's a thought for you. Now this army is outrageously elite. That is an unbelievably strong and well-equipped army. So if we merge it all together and take out the stragglers, and we'll build basically an army of proper elites to stay outside the city. Ah, no, I'll tell you what we should do. Leave... I don't know, actually. I'm in a right to 2 and 8. We'll build an army of the best, I think, is what we're going to do here. So, who is actually the best general out of all of these? Hurin, 3 stars. Aravir the Kind, ooh, 6 stars. And Mildew, you're awful. So, Aravir, you're going to be the general.
Ready your weapons. Maintain order.
Your army is mostly going to be this army, but...
As you wish.
Oh, balls.
Captain of Gondor. Marchmen, ready your weapons.
Right, we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more units. I will take another unit of cavalry, yes please. I've missed. Stand there. I'd also be tempted to take... Yeah, I'll take you.
As you wish.
And I will take... You had one as well, didn't you? Or did you have one here? Someone else had a full battalion of... Ah, no, Athelian Rangers. So, oh, come off it. Why can't you walk through your own ally to get... Right, for now, you stand with that army, and you control that army. There, you can stay in there. Now, the siege equipment's not actually that useful in big cities like Umbar, so I don't think that's useful being in there. But we need a garrison in Umbar, because we don't get a garrison in Umbar, I don't think. So we need to ensure... Although I don't know, actually. No, if we leave that army like that, I tell you what, we're not going to need the cavalry, and we're not going to need the siege equipment. Can't leave though.
Yes. Maintain order. My lord.
Oh, just stand there for now. We'll worry about it in a moment. This campaign is coming to a close, everyone. We are very, very nearly there. I've just sent a load of troops down into that can't even be retrained in that location. That was foolish. Kizilcum, what are we doing with Kizilcum? We're building in Kizilcum, so it doesn't matter. Araval, what are you up to? Building towers. Yeah, chuck us another one.
Let us set up camp here.
Anywhere where these bastards can cross the river, I want sight range. Oh, that's a catchy jingle as well, isn't it? That sounds like Adrian von Ziegler, though, not the base game. Righty-ho, so Umbar has fallen. Ramlond is soon to fall, and now we just need to decide how are we going to... Oh, let's see if we can get you back to Longgallen.
Yes, sir. Full
You've been out at sea for months. So that will, I think, conclude that episode. I was going to say, oh, I'll go on a bit longer. It's only been half an hour, but it hasn't. It's been almost 40 minutes, so I will end there. The next episode we will take back Anulond, and the army that we build here will sail to Tolfalas to take Umbar's last vestige. Because I imagine that the castles of Ardamir and Khaldun will soon fall to the might of Gondor. Especially with the army Aravir the Kind is building. They'll never stop it. Not with the trash, pathetic trash that they've got. We could do with throwing a few more archers in there, though, but I'm going to pilfer some archers from here. I'll take probably all of the archers from there, actually. But for now, that will be all. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I've not yet decided what's going to fill the overview gap for this week, because there will be a gap. So I'm unsure on that front. But of course, stay tuned. You'll get 2 Gondor and 2 Rune episodes this week, and then something else, but I don't know what. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navarna den Pedamad Melonin, and farewell.